There, I'm Scott from ByTheBrush Miniatures, and today I'm going to talk to you about undercoating your minis. For this video I'm going to be helped by the newest member of the ByTheBrush team, which is brother Rouse here. He's going to help us teach you all about undercoating. He's freshly built off the sprue, so at the minute he's very grey. So for this video you're going to need some unpainted miniatures. For this we're just going to be using the one, but you can batch spray them. I'm going to show you, well, talk to you about how to do that. You're going to need some spray primer. For this I'm using Citadel's Grey Seer Undercoat, just so you can see what you're doing. It all just depends on what colours you're going to go for. I'm just using this one because it's nice and bright, so you can see it on the camera, see everything that's going on. You can use black, is a good option. If you want some nice bright colours, maybe white. It all depends on what you want the finished product to look like. So those are the two things that you definitely need. Another thing I recommend is just something to hold the mini with, whether it's just rubber gloves. I actually use this thing, which isn't quite going to fit in frame, but it's like a handle and it's got a bunch of them on it. It's from Citadel, but I can't quite remember what they call it. It's just this thing. This is useful for if you want to batch spray a bunch of guys. You just put them on, you can row a bunch of models up all at once. For this I'm just going to still use this just so I can demonstrate it, and I'm going to do it with just this one Primaris Intercessor. The first thing you need to do is you need to make sure you're in a well ventilated outdoor space. So we're just going to go outside and then continue with the video. So here we are now outside. Just need to give the spray can a good shake, probably about 30 seconds. And then we're just going to spray it in this kind of motion here, just in bursts, just to get a nice thin layer. And once you've done that, you should have a result that looks a bit like this. You'll find it dries very quickly. Now I just want to spend a little bit of time talking to you about exactly what I just did, because it's not a case of just unleashing hell with spray paint on the miniature. You're going to want to be using 1 second bursts, and the reason for that is because you start getting inconsistencies in the spraying. And to achieve this one thin layer of it, just like that, nice and all over, you can see it's very consistent and gets just in the recesses and then straight out the recesses. It doesn't clog anywhere, and that's because I'm using nice 1 second bursts. And you want to kind of skim it like that. You don't want to just spray or spray. You want to skim it across like that, and that gets you the thinnest coat possible, because that's the thing you're trying to achieve here, just trying to get the thinnest coat possible. In terms of distance, I think you should hold it about, I hold it about that far away. For reference, it's about, I'd say, maybe 12 inches away, 1 foot. That just works well for me. Just 1 to 2 feet away from the model, and then you'll get a nice layer of paint on there. So, things to remember. Remember to achieve a thin layer, just like this, by using the techniques I've just discussed. And remember that you have to do it in a well-ventilated area, because the vapours from the spray paint are actually very harmful, as it says right there on the can. It's very dangerous to breathe in, so you don't want to be doing it in an enclosed area or pretty much anywhere indoors. Even after you've painted it, keep it in a nice well-ventilated area, because there'll still be fumes coming from the model. I've left my window open right now, so we can just get some fresh air circulating in the room and just getting rid of them harmful vapours. And on that note, thank you for watching. If you want to support us, please click the link in the description to our Patreon. You can also follow us on Instagram, where you can see some of our photos of the minis while we're working on videos, updates, anything like that on Instagram, polls, exclusive polls on the Patreon. You know what it's all about. Thank you for watching, subscribe for more, and thank you for the view.